Bullets spraying where they at, move too fast to hit your noggin. In the same sudden motion, you heard me, your head was bobbing. Way I pulled the trigger, think my gun command me like it's bobbing. I pulled off from the tree, maybe that's why I'm running. To the core, hit the corner store. $1 Arizona's what I used to drink before, but now I'm making hits and music them galore. So now you wanna hate inside, it's like the Cold War. It's a high now, neck full of ice now. Daddy penitentiary was dreaming about his life now. Pull up on me lights out, hating how you like now. Only 14, making bangers got you like how. I just pull up to the east side, but it keep me westin'. For starting something, but learning still you was testing. My clip got a degree, teach you a lesson. You ain't gon' make it in life with no aggression.
Hey yo, Trilly, punch me in. They see me in, I won over losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop it and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing, I ran it up from the start to the end. You just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I ran it on bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping and writing no love song, yeah. Writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so bitch, you know I ain't never gon' lose again. I'm running this shit like, hey Jay, that's my name. Little bro, nigga from down LA. About 6'1" with a low top fade. Niggas knew that you was gon' get to that cake. Hey bitch, say my name. Too dope, cool nigga, ain't she changed. Bad that bitch, shorty screaming my name. And the phone sped off with a brand new chain. Nah, nigga, none of these fine. When a nigga pop out of designer, in the booth cooking up in the Honda. If the bitch wanna fuck, gotta find her. Say you want smoke, but he lying. If he wanted that, he would come find us. Niggas know we ain't doing no hiding. When we pushing out here, come the Cyrus. 33 bags with some brand new Givenchy. I just put that bitch in a drop top. Up in the kitchen, ain't cooking no weenie, but shawty said she want a hot box. I ate it once and I'm gone in the jiffy, cause her ugly friend want a cot Glock. No, I can't fuck with that thought, nah. JB pop out with that Glock. They see me in, I won over losing, but I was just prepping myself for the win. She brought a friend, beat up the pussy, then I go and cop it and hop in the band. She love my music, but say it's confusing, I ran it up from the start to the end. You just a fan, why I'ma tell you the ins and outs, how I ran it on bands. I need that bag today, so I ain't got time to be tripping and writing no love song, yeah. Writing no love song, we all experience love loss, yeah. Niggas be hating, so they got me cruising around with a stick. Cool as a bitch, you know I ain't never gon' lose again. I'm running this shit. She got some back and she carrying. Only keep for a week, I ain't marrying. If you shoot it at me, then I'm parrying. Hey, yo, nigga, you weak, you jarring. Sipping on you for some weeks, tryna marry you. How the pussy ain't wet, you Aquarius. I be gone for a week, I get back, we can leave. Say it likely to blow, it's precarious. AP, bust, drip, water when I step at the house. Big ballin', put a dick in the mouth. TTG, my niggas hand shit out.
I can see the sunlight fade away. Ooh, come a little closer, stay with me. Ooh, guess I've always been a little afraid of the darkness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter where I'm at, I'll be okay. When you say I will be a sun ray shining through the dark night, dancing till the sunrise.
Always on the phone, but still I can tell you what's up. Working half the days and still don't get straight. But now you take me home, a place where I belong. This melody in my bones, it takes me home to you. You, oh, home to you. You, oh, home to you. Always on the road, always on the phone, but still I can't tell you what's up. Working half the days and still don't get straight. But now you take me home, a place where I belong. This melody in my bones, it takes me home to you. You, oh, home to you. You, oh, home to you.
Okay. Sorry, it took so long. I had to do some stuff. Okay. That seems about right. Yeah. Ooh, man. How's everyone doing? Fucking cool. My cookie is falling. It's falling to pieces. Greg's cookie. Turn the mic up. Okay. How's that? Is that better? just fix this up a sec. Do. Oh fuck. Is my mic better? And am I loud enough? Please, someone tell. It's between the ages of 25 and 30. I'm 18, but thanks. Cool. This is a hot mic, bro. Only hot people use hot mics like myself, you know? The Missouri is being worked on, yes. I believe Miner is working on that. Yes, I am British. I enjoy the crumpets and tea, you see. Why is everyone surprised that I'm British? Isn't Rojo annoying to work with? No, not at all. It is so much better than doing robot scripting. It is so much better. Because robot scripting is just, you know, it's bad. It's really bad. Once you work with Rojo, you won't want to go back. Let's see. Because he's British, do you know? I don't think worship is the reason why I'm British, but yeah, let's go with it. What's the name that? Oh fuck. what is going on? Well, we have planned quite a few job systems for different teams. So I just like getting the stuff set up and ready to script. And then I'm also gonna make the GUI mini games. Ah, hello, Minor.
Is that work?
Oh, you're so loud. Holy shit.
Turn it down now.
Oh, you're on 200. Jesus. Okay, there we go. I think that'd be better. So yeah.
I see.
Huh?
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm
you're on
glad
the stream.
about it. Yeah. Share
Yeah.
some of the stuff we've been doing.
Yeah, the Trello. So I still not wrote the description. But we need to make some of the GUIs for the mini games. That's
Yeah.
what I want to do in the stream. But yeah.
That's going to be one of our updates, so. Remember, what we
Oh,
want to do. Yeah.
do you guys have an estimated time on when the guns will be fixed for enemy
Oh, yeah,
teams?
we've got to fix them.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
no.
this update comes out, most bugs will be patched.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully. Yeah, we also are working on fixing major bugs in the game with the guns and stuff.
Something I want to do, right, is,
Yeah.
do you know how we keep putting out these big individual updates? We should probably try and make them smaller. Like, some of the things we're working on include weather. We're going to do plane things, bombs and torpedoes, and we've got this this job system coming out. Why not split them into individual updates?
I could do, but
You see, they're all being worked on, by different people. So they're all going to arrive at different times. We could just make these smaller updates for each of them, and thereby increase activity with more updates.
Could do. Yeah, could actually do that. That's a show.
Oh, and also, we could always add the shine force, for the warship to kind of engage in the battle.
Ah.
Yeah. There's all sorts of things we can still do. It's just we gotta get them up and running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the bugs. Yeah, I think people want the bugs fixed the most.
Yeah, someone just asked, so will all these be parts of update part 2 or split up?
I don't know about it in parts, but just lots of individual updates. So when you get a new update out, there's lots of content, but the more content there is in one update, the more things that can go wrong. Because the less polished it is all around. So if it's like one polished update, and you got less features, you can concentrate on more of it. It's
Yeah.
less scattered. In fact, one of the problems we had with the last update is because it's just that we had so much stuff going on at once. It was kind of confusing, messy.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to make the lockpicking GUI now. Let's see.
Yeah, so some individual updates we're working on. We got what was it? We got Matt on working on the weather system, and I've made all the weathers for it. And this is just like a really quick sort of system. But the good news is that it takes barely any time because we made it so simple. You know, it's like you get 4 different weather patterns, and just each day there's a different weather. And yeah, we could in fact update the game with that in say like within a day or two, depending on when Matt finishes it. But yeah, that could be an update on its own.
Someone's just asked, are you planning on adding combat to the game?
That's a tricky one. I mean, playing combat and stuff, we can add that. We just don't know about, you know, firearm combat because it's so close quarters.
I mean, we would like to have it, but you know, people some people don't agree with it.
The game is first and foremost a social game. As soon as you add combat into it, you may get the wrong type of gameplay, since the game runs on its like social element. So you just don't want to distract people from that too much, but at the same time, you want to have that kind of a playability with it. You don't want it to get boring that quickly.
Yeah.
If you're just going around shooting people, it can get boring a lot quicker, to be honest.
Question for Minor. What is your question?
Yeah, so firearm combat.
Is Operation Market Garden gonna be delayed then?
Oh yeah, that's delayed.
Is that combat thing he's working on?
Yeah, it's for it was for the factions, like a little battlefield thing, just so the factions would have something to use, and that would in turn help their activity. But it's just not vital enough right now, and we got kind of too ambitious with it anyway. I didn't want to get too carried away with it because we want to work on the main games instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay, let me think about how I'm gonna do this.
Oh yeah, so parts of the ship that are going to be repaired and stuff, that's all coming in the job system, which is what Sean is working on stream right now.
Alright.
So stuff like electricals, and all other jobs, that's we're doing. In fact, Sean right now is working on a lockpicker. That's going to be cool.
Yeah, so with the jobs, we've put like little mini games inside of them, so people don't get as bored with them. And also, once you complete them, you will gain XP from them, because I know how much people like to show off their levels and stuff. But then we'll also think of adding a money system, won't we?
Provided that it's not, it doesn't take up all of your, if we add money, it's cool if you want to buy like more vehicles and stuff. It's just after that we start to run out. So the main purpose of money will probably be to buy paid teams. Thereby, if you don't have Robux, you can just grind the game and you can get a team for free.
So the money system as victory. Yeah. Yes, but the same mechanics with the buying teams and stuff.
It will provide a way for players without Robux to get these things. I think that's pretty cool.
That's a nice GUI. Yeah, so basically you can, instead of spending Robux, you can grind jobs within the game to then unlock certain teams.
Yeah. We're not trying to make it like pay to win or anything, since it's first and foremost a social game. It can't really be pay to win. But on top of that, if there's no incentive to keep playing when you don't have Robux, you just quit. But if you don't have Robux and you know that you could be something more desirable, but then we could have another avenue for players to keep going on if they can't join a faction, for example.
Yeah.
The cash is permanent, and I don't think it's something that you're going to be able to buy with Robux. since you just buy a Game Pass if you want to buy it. It depends.
The team will stay when you leave the game. It'll be on a data store.
Yeah. It's all permanent.
But then, because we're saving it, it will, so it's going to take a lot of money because, we're saving it for you instead of like a one-time pay. So that means you have to grind a bit to actually unlock the teams. But obviously, in these teams, there'll be like jobs you can do, which is more money for like the next team up, basically. So you grind for that next team up, and it's like,
You're able to get one of these higher teams, but you've got to work for it, essentially.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you want to have quality control over the people getting into it. You don't want people abusing it.
Oh, hold on, someone's phoning me. You
Sure.
talk to them.
A shop. We could have they build, like, if you buy say like a plane game pass, well, you get the default planes. Maybe you could buy more planes with currency, stuff like that. But I think the main point of it is just to get onto teams and alike. And of course, if you're in a faction, you're meant to get access to your teams. I think that's partly broken now. And we wouldn't be changing the price of the game passes. It's essentially just you can either pay a Robux, or if you don't have any Robux, well, we're giving you a chance to get it, for free as well. So it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, we're adding a land custom bomber. That'll be in the plane update, whenever that is. And the plane update also includes bombs and torpedoes. That'll be cool. Oh yeah, and hopefully we can add those anti-aircraft on the ship, and maybe like a restocking system for them.
Oh, by the way, this is not going to be the final GUI. I'm just planning on how stuff will work. So I've seen other games have like pins at the top, and then like a line, like here. And then you gotta match it up on the line, basically. I think that would be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it works in real life anyway, so.
Yeah.
So these will just move up and down, randomly, each one. And then you'd have to line the first one up, then the next one, blah, 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 and then it unlocks it. And this is for the spy task system. So they'll be able to steal like documents around the ship and whatnot, like important documents, maybe. So it's just to get into like locked places. Like you went into the the admiral or captain's cabin. They have like these little drawers that could contain like important documents and stuff. And we also have a file storage. If I can find it again. Yeah, in here. Yeah, the file storage. So we're gonna revamp this room so it looks a bit better. So you can steal medical records from it, of the officers and stuff. Which obviously the medical records will say their names, so they're compromised sort of in that way.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
All those jobs, good call.
So right now I'm just looking at how stuff will work.
The good part about adding the jobs is that it gives more of a gameplay element without compromising the game's main social gameplay. Whereas if you were to add PvP to the firearms, then that would be a quite big compromise.
Yes, the game is using a donor something.
Yeah, but with planes, PvP with planes would be pretty cool.
It
It's not
would,
nothing else to do with planes, so yeah.
But if you guys got any ideas for any other jobs, definitely let us know.
Yeah.
Because
What about the Wolf Chan cannon anti-aircraft stuff. That would be cool. We can shoot down planes with that.
Yeah, we planned quite a lot of job tasks. But you guys got any more? Then that'd be appreciated. How many have we got? We've got 9. So we've got medical, which will be a lot to the medical crew. Engineer, so that'll be like fixing, maintaining the ship, blah blah blah. Restocking is for everyone, and also the cleaning is for everyone. Cook is obviously only lots for the cooking team. Coal, so you can put coal in the engines. That's lots of crew. Master at arms, they'll be able to interrogate people. So how this will work is that a room will spawn under the map, and you've got to try and get like out of this like NPC like answers. So there'll be a whole lot of options and text and whatnot, different scenarios, and you've got to make sure you press the right options to get the right result. We got access crew, so that'll be like sabotaging, so they'd have to sneak onto the ship and sabotage some part of the ship. Which also goes well with the random events like fires and stuff. So if they sabotage something, and engineer would have like a random event, only lots of the engineer team. So they can go and fix it. And then the spy is like, stealing documents, records, medical records, from lot drawers of offices, the filing, storage. So yeah. And that's everything. Fix RP guide / rules outdated. Are they outdated?
Where that was. We have that still.
This game is turning Among Us.
It's World War II Among Us.
Yeah, Among Us is not a bad game though.
No, it isn't. It isn't like this. This is more of a social game than anything.
It's just to keep people engaged. Clean the smoke stacks, reload the cannons, clean the cannon barrels. I mean, that's all part of the cleaning, basically. Stuff like the Royal Marines. What stuff?
You know, if things like I don't think we have a job with the Royal Marines, but that's kind of good because it means that if players want to get something out of it, they'll have to join a different team and not kind of plug up that team.
Ship sinking will never happen. I'm just gonna say that it's never gonna happen. The ship is too big with too many parts.
You know,
it will never happen.
Events. You know, we have enough events for it, to be honest.
Yeah, and then the server
plus,
just crashes after. So.
And then there's also factors like, the ship is sinking, but you have a different roleplay going on, and you don't want to have anything to do with that, but it's just too intrusive, I guess. So we really just leave it down to events. But
the random events would be like fires, injured crewmates on the decks and stuff. So like the fires will be for every team, whereas some will be locked. Like I said, it will also coincide with the job system. So like enemy crew sabotage summit, the maintenance person, engineer, whatever you want to call them, will then get a request to then go and fix it as like a random event to help maintain the ship. But ship sinking will never happen. I'm sorry. There was what did we talk about yesterday with SNR? Sinking ships. just anywhere for the job system. So basically, SNR is thinking about having you know, search and rescue. So they'd go and rescue people where their ships are sank out in the ocean, just randomly. But we cannot make Belfast sink, sadly. Will anything more be added to the Axis and Allied port? Same for Axis and Allied carriers.
Not for now.
Not for
Other than
now.
just more vehicles.
It's gonna be hard for other people who don't have or play properly. Yeah, sadly. You can spawn plates at aircraft carrier.
Use of the ports is just to be more places to use. You know, I guess the Axis port isn't too useful, but it's something. And the entire existence of the Allied port is to give a place for the search and rescue and Royal Air Force to go.
Anyone's wondering what I'm making a interrogation room. Different to the thingy one, the brick one. I'm gonna copy the chairs from it.
Right now, I don't think any new factions are getting any teams at the moment. We got a lot of teams, and unless we figure out a way to kind of narrow it down, we just don't want too many teams. You know, Sean, maybe if we changed the physical layout of the lobby, we could kind of add more teams. There's like corridors you go down. And if you go down like a corridor from say like the Royal Marines, then there's teams there. Like if you want to be a Marine Sergeant, then you don't have to pay Robux, but maybe you have to pay some gold, or I mean some currency like in Victory.
Yeah, definitely.
Just so we can add more teams.
Will I ever update my user on the beach? Possibly. Well, if any of the rules changed and if the handbook was not updated in the game, well, I'm not sure it's really fair to punish people for violating those rules if they don't have the most up-to-date handbook. Yeah. Kind of a shitty move.
So as far as I'm concerned, the handbook in-game is the rule so far. Yeah, the currency would probably be pounds. Nothing else really makes sense.
Great British pounds.
Yeah, rankers would be cool. Maybe something in a lobby for it, just to make sense. The Warfare Specialist team was kind of a waste. We wanted to add more teams while not clogging it, because if there's so many if there's just so many teams in general, it's kind of hard to pick which one when you first join. And Warfare Specialist was a bit too ambiguous and a bit modern as well, so I don't think it really fit that well. Oh, and yeah, I'm not sure we'd be doing level lock for teams. I think it's going to be more about getting the currency to do that.
Yeah. Don't think level locking is the way to go.
Yeah, the level is more of just a way to show your experience in the game.
A kids' church team like King George II. Or Churchill team.
I think moderators can do that themselves when they use their commands.
Yeah. Don't tell them that though.
I mean, I don't think new players will be able to buy Admiral the right way, depending on how you do it. I don't think we're going to make this just buy the currency, it depends. But depending on what we do with it, I just think it's simpler just to say where you can get the currency by working, or if you want to buy the team immediately, then you just get the rivers, like you would do already.
Wait, what did I just see? Wait, what? They added some new effects.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Materials. Crap file.
I haven't seen most of them yet.
Oh, I thought they added more. Fuck.
So right now, Sean is making the interrogation room for the
Aye.
Master at Arms team, and they're gonna have like this interrogation that you can do with an NPC, and I guess that's just a way to do something in there.
Basically, there'll be a lot of different scenarios written up by myself and Minor, and there'll be options for you to pursue after questioning the suspects, and you need to get the right options, otherwise you'll fail. Basically. Gosh.
Yeah, playing combat would be cool.
Yeah.
And as far as the American weapons, that was just a cheap gimmick to see if we can get anything out of it. I don't think it's too useful. So yeah, we'll probably say goodbye to that. Make it a limited thing. I don't know.
Will you ever make planes take more damage because currently they are barely taking any damage?
Yeah, so and PvP, we gotta add that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. See, yeah, you can't RP as a USA sailor, so what's the point of American guns? No, if you brought it, and if the Game Pass gets removed, you obviously still keep it. Because it's like when we had the brand in Game Pass, that was removed for like a year, and people could have it as like a fair item.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's a bit too a bit too common of a gun to make it rare, so we brought it back.
Oh shit. I didn't mean to size that. Oh gosh, what is going on?
Yeah, that's true.
I did destroyer for them to RP like in the French ship. Victor.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, the best option would be to say add the could add the Shan horse, and that could be like the main enemy ship you can fight against. But I'm not sure how well you'd be able to actually play on that, because it'd be big and complicated to move around, and that's one of the reasons why the warship is the ship that it is, and it's not some bigger battleship. Yeah, we need a limit on the amount of weapons you can get at once. That it's not too high on the priorities.
Yeah, that just takes away the purpose of mods and RP though.
Yeah.
It's like when we stop people to have custom uniforms, they had to pick one for the game system. They did not like it, so we had to change it back. So there's legit no point in limiting loads of people to do stuff, because they either tell us that they don't want it
Would you
anymore
like-
and stuff.
Would you like to give people freedom? Though?
Plus, it's their jobs, so.
My mindset is less of the jobs and more of the freedom. But both valid arguments. We do have a lot of team limits already, but again, it comes down to the freedom aspect. Like we don't want to put limits on, say, a lot of these teams because they do actually get used by factions and stuff where you can put limits on them.
Yeah.
And it doesn't break the game when you get, all the noobs on one team. If you get everyone on Royal Marines, they're usually just a lot of, new players. And so they wouldn't be useful in any other field anywhere. So, it still works. It doesn't work when you get all the experienced players and they're not on the right teams. And what the kind of updates we make now usually just to, try and satisfy the newer players. Because we want to give them more things to do, like this job system. We don't really have an organized RP server, but that's more or less just what the factions do. What's the most exciting thing? I'm quite excited for planes and stuff. Torpedoes and bombs sound cool, because they'd be part of the plane combat. So it's like if you had the enemy Stuka and they come over your ship and they drop bombs, it's not going to kill people unless it's another vehicle. But it would be cool just to see like things explode like that. So a little more action. And maybe we'll even add the Scharnhorst as like a proper PvP, not PvP, but an action sequence.
Okay.
Yeah, the Scharnhorst would be big. I think it's like the same size as the Bismarck. But if it's just like more of an environmental thing, and it's not actually meant to be played on, like in the Victory, then if you just have that ship in the distance and you exchange salvos with it in an action sequence, that could be pretty cool. It doesn't really matter how big it is then. Yeah, sure, you're getting schooled.
Huh?
Some guy says, you can scale stuff equally if you hold control.
Yeah, but I like to use this to scale stuff because I can scale for both sides.
I see.
It's better.
If a plane crashes on the ship, yeah, it should definitely have some kind of explosion. That might be a little hard to do because we've got so many invisible parts around the place doing different things that it could just randomly explode in midair because it doesn't understand what it's colliding with. So, what we could do better is just have a despawn time where any vehicle despawns if the original driver or pilot isn't in it within a certain amount of time. And maybe we could have or what if we had a roleplay feature on the planes where it's self-destructed? You just click the button and the plane will blow up, obviously not harming anyone. But I could get Callow to do that with the torpedo and bomb system. Like different roleplay features, maybe one button which, smoke comes out of your plane, another button where fire comes out, you know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I get you. Cool.
Yeah, I think a flare gun would be cool. Say you're like.
That's what get used so much.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe people could use it on. Even if it didn't get abused, it would still be kind of cool. Do you limit it to only certain teams, like search and rescue and stuff? I don't know. The medical stretcher, so you could pick players up and do stuff like that. And maybe what they do in World War II is they just put the flag over the stretcher and they dump that into the ocean as like a coffin. So that's also something you could do. Handcuffs are going to be something just for R&D, really. Yeah, more planes and Germans. I think we're making this plane. I forgot what it was called, but it was going to be on the Graf Zeppelin aircraft carrier, which we obviously have in the game. Little bit inaccurate, but who cares? And yeah, we're going to make that plane. We're going to make a few other German planes. That's going to be cool.
Should
And we're
add
also going to be
like.
making the swordfish plane for the
Ah,
Allied
that'd be cool.
aircraft carrier. Yeah, we're gonna make it. No, we have a classic version of Warship RP out. If you really want to see it, I'll make it active right now. I don't
gosh.
keep it active all the time though because it's a bit confusing for some players. I'll go get that up. Yeah, the nighttime would definitely be darker. That's what you mean. Yeah, so I'll get the old version up. See, when we go with like the Yamato RP and stuff like that, cool ships, right? But they're just so big, and this is why we chose the warship to be the ship that it is. And blood. I see you added blood.
Yes. It has
How
a lot of
appropriate.
fucking Tetris. Jesus, how can I put it?
Cheers.
It's interrogation. I mean, back in them days, you'd be beaten half to death for the fucking info.
Yeah.
It's just realistic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Paper.
Alright, we're gonna play, where is it? The old version of the warship. I'm just making it active.
Oh gosh.
So if you look in the group, any minute now, it should be public. There we go.
Where is it? It's on the group.
Yeah, it's on the group.
Oh. Let's have a look then.
I don't know what's up with the stream.
What's up?
But anyone who wants to come check it out, it's on the game. It's on the group. Public right now. And this was back when Navy Police was free.
Oh gosh. I can be police, amazing. Jeez, yeah.
I'm gonna be a
Yes.
warrant officer.
Barrett is just like the basic one, what the hell?
Yeah, all the accessories here are the worst you've ever seen.
Jesus Christ.
And we took the officer uniforms from the submarine RP we made previously, and they're all Russian, so that explains it.
Well, this hasn't changed, has it, really? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, this is that knowing one with loads of corridors. I was like, do you want to go to corridor C, this and that?
Oh yeah, yeah. Because
I
the
hate it.
interior was removed from the
I hate
exterior.
it. I hate it. Ah, corridor 621. Let's see. Gosh, it's a maze. What's in here? What's nothing. It's supposed to be a corridor. At least you can put the blinds down in the windows. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
Jeez. I can hear a hairdryer as well. It's supposed to be the engine sounds. It's getting louder and louder.
So if you're an engineer, you can actually go around fixing these broken pipes.
Yes, it's something we're gonna do for the current version, but better.
Yes, we're bringing it back 4 years later. And whatever you do, don't come and see the bridge. It's the this old bridge is the smallest thing ever. Still beautiful.
Wow.
And we had rotating chairs. Swivel chairs were cool, but after about an hour of an active server, they just glitch out and break the server.
How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh my fucking god, where am I now? Enter corridor 035. Am I getting closer? Go upstairs. Oh no, I'm not. This is a fucking maze. I hate it.
But you're in that iconic corridor then.
Oh, there we go. Exit to deck. Thank fuck. Holy shit. Some bits have just never changed. How do you get into the bridge?
Through a door. Like it is now.
Oh,
It's very similar actually. It's just through the door, it's not actually closed, it's just a little glitch. There you go.
wow. Oh my gosh, the littlest things as well. Jeez. Where's the guns? I know a cool trick with them.
Which ones?
These.
Are you?
Where
Of those. Yep. This is my biggest fear about adding anti-aircraft guns back to the game, but it will be cool, so.
Oh, that's an easy fix.
Plus, I tested them, and once you jump out of the seat, it stops anyway. New
As it
ones.
should. Jesus Christ. It's so small, the ship. I swear,
Yeah.
the one now is bigger, like 10 times.
Over the years, we've lengthened it, and then one time in 2020, I think, I decided to widen it. So for the only time ever, I actually widened the ship, and that was very challenging, but we did it. It was too long at the time. It felt too long and too thin, so we battened it up. Over the years, it's just been increasing the length and size, really. And do you want to see the aircraft carriers?
There's aircraft carriers?
There's a Japanese and British one.
Oh.
I think it's American. Yeah, it's American.
Let's see and then. Let's see.
Back then, the game was Japanese, not German enemies.
I'm getting fucking lost in this shit. Oh, there we go.
There's no admin.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm looking at the whole interior from the outside now. I just put a camera
Yeah.
through the door and I can see everything. Why is it in a box? That's my question.
To make it look like a the ocean and the sky in a.
Jesus.
I made this when I was 13.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Let's see these carriers then. I have admin
I
here?
can figure out how to get to them. You should be able to get onto them by getting the pilot team. And back then, the pilot team was for both nations, I think.
Ah. Oh, how do I go back to lobby? Oh,
It's,
there's a button.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake. It has to kill you? Are you taking the mic?
Well, I scripted all of it. Just
You
using pre-model
scripted?
scripts.
Oh, my God. Oh, so you didn't script.
I don't think I used until I think I got Herbert to do all the scripts of this, but most of them just picking your team and stuff.
I think it's Game Pass. I can't get on the pilot team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Take some screenshots for you.
It's okay. I've got a better idea.
Use the hack line.
Uh.
Use your hacks.
Yeah, Dev Console. Game.tunes.
The planes don't work anymore, sadly.
There we go. I helped myself onto the team. Oh, Jesus. It lags. Oh, okay.
You come see the Allied.
Let's
The planes don't
go.
work. But,
What the hell? How do you regen?
yeah, those ones are just props too.
They're just props?
Yep.
But they look so cool. Why would they be props? What the fuck?
Because I didn't know how to fold the wings around the scripts.
Oh my god.
These are like 2014 plane scripts. We didn't use anything newer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so bad. So old, so rusty.
The PDF, the PFD, I think. It's still in the game now, but it's kind of useless. It was more of a modern thing, I think. I don't know. You see the Axis carrier as well. There's the Axis.
Oh. Let's see, the planes also work.
Ah, yes. This was so fun. You was able to get like 2 people in one plane, and you'd go in the back. That was cool.
Mia's half the runway green and half is just concrete.
Yeah, the ship is coloured green.
Oh.
And,
So this is AstroTurf and then the other is concrete.
no, it's just camouflage, I think. I don't know.
Oh!
Oh.
These boats work? Oh wait, they're just for show. Oh fuck. God damn it.
Back then, there weren't any boats you could take. And if you tried to jump from the ship, you'd just be teleported back onto it.
I can change my graphics. What did that change? Nothing. It
No.
don't change anything, does it?
The idea of that was to
Trick people.
load in different things. Like, load in different detail levels.
You can't even tell what you're purchasing either. Oh. Jesus. Oh, that reminds me. We need to finish that thingy game. The, an RPC hub.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, the game was cool. I don't know where it's gone now. Oh, and an RPC marketplace, yeah.
we're actually planning on going back to Missouri eventually. We're originally thinking that we'd make it into like a World War II kind of thing, but then we decided just to stick with the kind of 80s thing. But it would be also cool to make it like a 80s World War III, where you go up against the Soviets. Oh yeah, so this is the hub, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so this will have like other game passes for the teams, so you're struggling to find stuff. General like information about like factions and whatnot. Clothing, so you can buy the clothes that are in game from the teams. And it's just general information about both games.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool though. I like this. I mean, except from this, I don't know what's going on there. The image is kind of bugged. Just to know that.
That's fine. It's like that. We'll probably find better ones for it anyway. But for now, it's fine.
Look how cool this is though.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh yeah, I didn't script the part where you can click them, but then another GUI comes up. Like information about the yeah, there's information here about the Game Pass and how much it is and the type of Game Pass. Pretty cool though.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I like that.
Yeah. It's just to help people get into factions and whatnot. PCOL or RMP? Well, obviously PCOL.
Yeah, Pico is cooler.
You heard it here first from the owner.
Billion times cooler.
Yeah, that's gonna start war now.
Take offense to the R&D. Take offense.
Nah, RMP's
I'm
getting
kidding.
shit
I'm
though.
only kidding. Anyway.
Nah, he's not. Nah, RMP is good downhill. Let's not lie, no.
It's always been downhill. I mean, it was good in 2018.
It's yeah, but it's just ran by Wellesley's.
Like, I'll explain. Like, in 2018, they were fine, but obviously the game was too amateur, so you can't really judge it. Then, later on, and it's like a German thing. Just because before that, they were normal. Then they became like KGB for some reason, and then they became like German, I guess, even though the ship was British. And that was probably the worst. But, so it was worse then than it is now for sure.
Jeez. Nah, I think RMP is I don't get their mentality, the HighCom. They just bring back old retired HighCom members to come back to HighCom who have made the faction die. So like, you know, what was the point? You know, like I don't understand the mentality that goes through them.
Well, it could be worse.
You know,
it could be worse.
So yeah.
That's my mentality.
Jeff, what's the issue of the Wellsleys? I'm not racist, just I like them.
How would you be racist?
I think they identify as a race now. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
There's that many of them. So when will PCOL have its first deployment outside of an RPC? Whenever another community picks a fight with us.
Yeah.
Just waiting on a war. Anyway, PCOL soon is probably going to get purged with most members. Then, yeah.
I don't know, Pico seems to be doing fine then.
No, it's dead.
Yeah?
It's basically just RMP now. Dead.
then that must be the course of every faction, unless you yourself were to take hold of it. Then that takes up too much time.
Yeah.
My understanding is that it seems like these factions that are obviously just going to keep doing that. They go through these cycles, but either way, so long as they still bring some activity, they're still doing their job. You know, they could all be better, but you know, they'll never be perfect.
Pico is doing better than RP right now. We have 0 Wellsleys currently as NCOs.
Lucky. I remember when I did the Royal Marines, I was in that for half a year, the NRPC one, and at the start it was all normal, and by the end of it, everyone was a Wellesley.
Victory is dead. Yeah, you know, it's
Extra
hard
always
when
dead.
it's like, you know, basically just 2 developers trying to work on like, you know, all
But
these
technically
games.
It was always dead. It was always dead, yeah. You gotta practice that, yeah.
RMP Wellsleys. Bullshit. Election, well, it was an auto win because everyone backed out except from Saint, so Saint won it,
Yeah.
the developer. I'd just been so busy with developing, starting a new job. I just not got time to like make groups and stuff like that and announce stuff, you know.
I honestly have no idea what's going on with the factions. Best we just leave that up to the faction guys.
Like, so the governor will help with like the factions and whatnot, as like it's not like faction staff, but isn't faction staff because they only manage the victory ones. So it's like it's also to help the faction managers, and hopefully bring some activity with hosted events and whatnot. Pokey is this, so you don't have to worry about the minor. Apparently.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Does his job pretty well now. In fact, it all seems pretty smooth, to be honest.
Where is U-96?
At the bottom of the ocean.
Aye.
You see, it was just too small to have a proper functioning game on it. And plus, with the moderation issues, we have to be very strict on making sure there's no custom uniforms and things like that anywhere. And all that just makes it seem kind of not as fun.
What the fuck?
You know, we have a lot of these unused assets, like the Typhoon class, and obviously that Operation Garden Market map. A lot of these unused assets which can go to good use, but you know, we just need to find what to use them for.
I don't know why I feel like playing FNAF on VR again.
Oh no, this is a development stream.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
We'll move to Twitch after.
I'm gonna go get something
Jesus
to eat in a
Christ.
bit.
That game is so fucked though. It's not even a kid's game at that point.
But yeah.
Honestly, no. It's good, but terrifying at the same time.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Suggest game Steam/game night. I don't know, FNAF on VR. Yeah, it's you see, desktop is fucking child's play until you played. Well, it is child's play once you played the fucking VR version. Wait, what? Oh, wait, this thing isn't fully up to date. This game. What? Mind you, this version isn't even fully up to date.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's missing the parachute regiment quarters. So I don't know what else it's
Oh.
missing. That's the question.
Maybe we've been updating the main game instead of this.
Oh wait, I have, yeah.
So do you want to cancel the assets or something?
No, leave it to. It's fine.
Okay.
For enough, good luck with the lore. Yeah, I know nothing about that game. All I know is terrifying
Oh,
as shit.
You have no childhood then.
I don't, because I'm not a nerd. You're right.
I'm kidding. It's a silly video game.
It's amazing. Add beds in the captain and admiral cabins.
That could go even satisfactorily.
You okay.
That could go very wrong.
They actually have beds. Do you want me to show you the beds? Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, so here, right? You see this? You can actually lie on this, right? It's called a settee. You can lie on it,
yeah,
get a
very good.
blanket, and then it's like a bed. Get a pillow. There's a bed. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
I can sleep in the closet. There was definitely a gay joke somewhere there, but you know.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I should not say that.
Yeah.
Wait, what? The oh, this is the admiral one. I was gonna say the captain one is so much nicer, but this one's captain's. Jesus.
Yeah, it's done on purpose. Like, if you admiral, you pay more so you get a better, nicer room, I guess.
You get about 2 extra chairs. It was not worth the 100 more Robux I paid. Oh yeah. Where is it? Oh, here it is, the engineer's bit. Emergency equipment, huh? Oh, Jesus. These actually work. Bro, the RMP quarters trash looks so much better. It looked like an actual showcase game. I did pretty good at that.
Yeah, they should be proud.
And they deserved it anyway. Because they didn't stop fucking crying. Because they don't like change. Because they all need to grow up. In my opinion. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like.
Yeah, it took me forever to get those doors in the right position, man.
What's the song for the game? I have no idea. Do you know what it is, Mana?
Which one?
The main menu one. The dun dun.
Do you mean when we join
Main menu.
when you spawn in the lobby and you hear it?
Yeah.
That is probably I don't know. It's probably some.
Oh,
I
wait,
think it's some version of Heart of Oak. I think.
I can find it for you.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, something like that. Actually.
Come on, load an audio for fuck's sake.
Someone says I am one of the only few in the RP who doesn't have a Wellesley in my name. Yes.
Ah, so you're half
Salute.
retard. I see.
We salute you.
Yeah, Hearts of Oak by Roblox.
Yeah.
I would send the link, but I can't. I can send the ID though. Oh, so you're impersonating. Because Mariner has not awarded you a knighthood, so it's technically against the law to have that in your name, you know.
Yeah.
And you're
Yes,
RMP,
and
so
them.
it's actually well, what's the word? Oh, treason. Yeah, that's treason.
Yeah, totally. Lego game treason.
No, what actually is it? Is it just impersonation of
Yeah.
Her Majesty's honors?
Yeah,
Oh.
I imagine so.
Well, we're gonna have to put a warrant out for your arrest now.
Yeah.
Until you change it. Yeah.
Blacklisted from everything. Nah, I'm kidding. I think it's a little pretentious to do that.
I don't know, I hate people that just put sirs in their names. Like Sir Williams, the fucking 4th,
What's
5th,
wrong with
6th. It's just gay, isn't it? It's Roblox.
Yeah, but still, doesn't matter either way. I did it. I wouldn't care. No, don't be Wellesley.
No, don't. I'm trying to get rid of them. Don't create more. What is Wells like? It's this retarded little creature. There's many of them though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is some cringe black family, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank the Lord someone gets it. For now. I think we need to add some sort of Easter egg in these rooms, the interrogation ones. Cool. What do we add? Oh gosh, Among Us. There we go. Big one. Fucking hell! Look at it.
You're such a bad meme would still be a thing.
Freddy Pusher? Yeah. Amber Heard. Oh no, it's from Genshin Impact. Never mind. Yeah, we probably should add Amber Heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, should we?
Well, what a great idea. No. not at all.
Yeah,
It's a terrible idea.
just put shit on the suspect's chair. Yeah. What the fuck? wonder if there is any meshes of Amber Heard. There isn't. What about models?
Probably not.
Oh god! Oh no! 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 No!
Why?
No!
What is it? What is it?
I searched up Amber Heard, and
Yeah.
in the thumbnail I see a bed. Oh yeah,
Alright, that's the end. Bye bye, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I also had a shit in the middle of it. Nice. Let's see what we can get for Jonah. Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka. I don't think he looked like that in Willy Wonka. Johnny Depp image. Captain Jack Sparrow. No.
Yeah, this is usually what happens in development. Really
Yeah.
normal. Yeah.
I imagine Scooby Doo. Where should he go? Maybe he can really small on the desk, maybe. Oh yeah, we'll just keep Scooby there. How small he is. Alright, he's near one of the legs, and there we go, that's better. What the fuck? Yeah. Add the kitchen gun in the kitchen. What? What kitchen gun? There's a kitchen gun? I don't know. This guy's on about a kitchen gun.
Okay.
Wait, so do these work? These things? Anti-tank things?
Yeah, they should work.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so we'll add in the F-109 in the future. So we're not going to be using these gun models, we're obviously going to use different ones. But it's just the scripts we can send of it.
I like. Fucking cool.
Try out the anti-aircraft.
Oh.
The anti-aircraft in the ocean over there.
Oh gosh.
I've seen. Here you go. And you'll probably be able to use this to shoot down aircraft. That'd be cool.
I cannot even hear you. This is so loud.
Yeah!
Fucking cow in my ears. Okay, that's enough of that. Where's the other one? Didn't you do another one?
Yeah, there's another one now.
Oh, that one.
Let me see. I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. It's a small one from World War I. I'm not sure if it's there right now, but... No, not that one. I've got a delay because of the stream. It's I'm not sure if we should replace those ones because of lag, but I don't know. At least the good news is that planes will be able to come near the ship. And those would be the main anti-aircraft script. So that would be really cool to see, since you've got high quality models of them anyway. And we'll also be able to add it to those.
Oh, I gotta reload. It's confusing the fuck out of me. Oh, there we go.
Just click fire.
No, it wasn't working, man. It's broke
Press R,
already.
try-
Yeah, it's
Reload.
working now. Yes, I know. It's working. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
It just didn't want to reload. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it'd be like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like. Let's hope it's not as exploitable as the gun system. That's
Nice.
broke. Yeah.
But I'm gonna add the Viking guns back, so we'll just see how that goes.
They need to change anyway, so it doesn't matter if they broke.
Yeah,
Cause it's just getting exploited way too much.
yeah. So you find if I bring that back?
Oh, well, what guns? What?
Well, we gotta fix the Viking guns somehow. Once that broke.
Guns?
And yeah, so we gotta fix them. What
Oh,
are we gonna
right.
do? All I know is I'll bring back the old scripts of them, and hopefully it should be fixed. Or, 'cause either way, I don't think we're gonna have hackers coming back since they know it's not gonna work.
No.
Even if it is still vulnerable, you know, I know that, you know, that part of it is no longer functioning for them.
Kitchen idea: add tea for them to make. What is that obsession
That'd be
with
cool.
tea?
I don't know, but I like it for some reason. So
What did happen to the tea tool? I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's doing that.
No, it's not. Because everyone keeps asking for it back, even though like only senior moderators and above can give it themselves.
Strange.
Wow, someone's actually took the efforts to put in Google Translate all these different languages. Just
Be careful
for
with any custom textures. They lag a lot more than the default.
ah,
ones.
they're PBR, so they're lag, but they look so good.
Just don't overuse them.
I know. Look at them though. Look at them. Look at the detail. Jesus.
I've seen it. They're great.
Jeez, yes, I like it. It's realistic.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wood.
Fun fact: the trailer for the game is not what you see in the game. That
Seems
is
about
true.
right. And we are professional scammers, so
We wanted to make the trailer cool, anyways. So.
we are professional scammers, you know.
So what's pretty much everything in the trailer will eventually be added, aside from some of this, some ships in there and stuff. Yeah, false advertisement.
Anyway, I think we should wrap that up there.
We should.
Yeah. I mean, on here we mostly just discuss ideas. There's no development going on. But, it's good for you guys to ask us what you want to see. Because we don't really use the Discord channels because people don't use them properly. So we give up on looking at like bug reports and suggestions.
It's kind of,
Yeah, because people just don't use them properly, so there's no point.
It's a bit of work.
Because before you get to the suggestion, you have to scroll through like RMP and mods chatting in there. So it's just like no fucking point, So this is just a good way of hearing ideas and bug reports.
Yeah, and plus we just want to show that we are doing stuff. We're not
Sort of,
lazy.
yeah. Well, no, when we're not on stream, we do work on a lot.
Totally.
No, we do though.
Yes. We do.
But yeah, this is more just like engaging in the community. This. But thank you for tuning in. See you guys all later.